All right, let's go over some nuggets from KOC's press conference that he held earlier today. Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I am Lupagus, and Kevin O'Connell, KOC as he's known to us, held a press conference today where he revealed some fairly important nuggets about the Vikings moving forward. Before we talk about those, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like and comment if you feel so inclined. If you want to make our Christmases a little bit merrier, become a YouTube member. Why wouldn't you do it? Couple bucks a month, couple bucks a month. All right, let's talk about some nuggets from Kevin O'Connell's press conference today. The biggest one is saying that Nick Mullins will continue to be the starter, which is really no big surprise there. He played well enough for the Vikings to win the game. Yes, he also had two very key mistakes on his part, throwing two interceptions in the red zone in the first half. Those missed points proved to be very costly to the Vikings as they end up losing in overtime. But again, the offense actually was able to put points on the board, move the ball, something we have not been able to do the last 2 weeks under Josh Dobbs. So whether or not the end result wasn't good, the offense was much better than it has been. So Nick Mullins earns another start despite those two horrific mistakes. He was asked about the tush push and why, the 150-pound wide receiver was the one doing it. And with KOC, you kind of have to read between the lines a lot. Like, he's not going to flat out just sit here and answer your question. Like, he's always going to, give like the canned answer, but you got to look at his mannerisms, his facial expressions. And he basically said, this is one I would, we're going to evaluate and look at. And he says, we do this for any play that doesn't work. But damn well, he's basically saying, yeah, it was stupid. I don't know what I was thinking. Should have gone heavy there. And that's when I know he regrets, and he should regret, and he should regret it every single day of his life. Because it was a horrible decision. Horrible. He did it twice in a row. They know what's coming. Go big. Just go big. They know what's coming. You're not tricking anybody by putting Brandon Paul back there. It was stupid. And he's pretty much admitted that without flat out saying it. So that's what I read into it. If you guys disagree, let me know in the comments. But to me, KLC looked like he knew he made a mistake, and he basically acknowledged that in his own way of acknowledging things. He said Alexander Madison is going to start working back into practice this week with that high ankle sprain. I'm not sure if it was high or not. Depending on how he goes, he's not sure who will start this week at running back for the Vikings. So even though Ty Chandler ran for over 100 and almost damn near 130 yards on Sunday, he's not guaranteed to be starting this week. Madison could potentially be the starter. He wasn't willing to commit one way or the other. Kind of needs to see how Madison progresses through the week. He did say, regardless of Madison being available or not, Ty Chandler will have a much increased workload, and he'll be gaining plenty of carries, whether he is the starting back or not. So that's good to see that Ty Chandler will be getting some more touches. He deserves them, whether it's receptions or just carries. The dude is explosive, and everybody bitching about his pass blocking. He graded up very well in that area too. So don't be giving me this bitching with Ty Chandler can't pass block. He did just fine. So he'll have an increased workload. And again, I know he said it now on Monday, but let's hope KOC sticks to that on Sunday. And then another big news, Jordan Hicks's 21-day window is now open, which means somewhere in this window they can start. You can start practicing with the team, and the Vikings have a chance to decide, are they going to try to activate him before the season ends, or are they going to just let him stay on IR? So we'll see how he goes. But again, as well as Ivan Pace Jr. has played as his replacement, let's not forget Jordan Hicks, really arguably the second best defender as far as an impact for this Vikings team. We knew when we lost him it was going to be huge, and we lost two in a row. After he went out, we lost the Denver game, we lost the Chicago game. He is that impactful to this defense. He is a playmaker, really flourishing in Flores' system. And Ivan Pace Jr. made some plays against the Raiders, but Jordan Hicks has made a lot of plays, put points on the board for the Vikings. So hopefully he can come back. The Vikings do make a playoff push. It would be nice to have Jordan Hicks back on this defense. So those are the big nuggets from Kevin O'Connell's press conference. If I forgot anything, let me know in the comments. If you have anything to say about any of these, let me know. Did you want Nick Mullins to start? Did you think he was going to say Jaron Hall? Do you want Ty Chandler to be our running back this week? Because I know I do. Let me know in the comments. And remember to keep your skull in your hole.